This case isn't just another DWI. It's Fernando Rios, standing before a Texas judge for his fourth drunk driving charge. And this time, it's a felony. The stakes? Up to 10 years in prison and a fine of $10,000. But here's where things get interesting. The prosecution is offering probation, a lifeline most people in his position would kill for. From the jump, Fernando admits to his past and claims he's sober. 5 months clean, working a job, attending meetings, and talking like a man who's seen the bottom and doesn't want to go back. But can words outweigh history? This isn't his first wake-up call. The judge, calm but cutting, presses the real question. Why can't you stop drinking? And that's where this story begins. Not just a courtroom sentence, but a test of whether Fernando can finally face the one opponent he's never beaten, himself. Stay tuned, because this hearing takes turns no one saw coming.
Sponsors.
You have other sponsors?
I have a lot to be thankful for. So the fact that this was brought up was kind of a slap, not a slap in the face, sorry, but something I wasn't expecting. But
I've asked Mr. Rios, he is adamant that he's sober and living a better life. I asked him.
Court is calling 2022 CR 1101, State of Texas versus Fernando Rios. Are you Mr. Rios?
Yes, I am, Your Honor.
Did you understand you're charged with driving while intoxicated third or more? That's a third-degree felony. The range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 10 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Showing you the plea bargain page, you that page with your attorney. Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
According to the plea bargain agreement, punishment is to be assessed at 4 years in the prison. There's a $1,500 fine. There's no application for deferred adjudication. State recommends community supervision. Did you understand that to be the plea bargain agreement?
Yes, Your Honor.
Outside the plea bargain agreement, the state is requesting that your community supervision be for a term of 6 years. There be a TAP evaluation. There be 150 hours of community service restitution, 2-year driver's license suspension, ignition interlock for the full term, DWI intervention, and VIP. Did you understand that those are recommendations from the state, and the court does not have to follow those recommendations?
Yes, Your Honor.
Then to the offenses charged in the indictment, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest, Your Honor.
Are we proceeding with sentencing?
We are. We're asking to waive PSI, Your Honor.
All right, anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Your Honor, just that Mr. Fernando, he's spoken to me that this was a wake-up call. He's sober 5 months now. He's working on his own to make the changes. He's asking for the court's help to give him the skills so that he's not back in front of this court or any court. And so we're asking the court to follow the recommendation of the district attorney. All
right, Mr. Rios, why can't you stop drinking? Because this isn't your first DWI. It's not your second DWI. It's not your third DWI. This is really your fourth DWI. So why can't you stop drinking?
Correct, Your Honor. I could not stop drinking because I didn't see it as a problem. I have since seek the help and have been working to better myself. I am happy to be 5 months sober, working with my sponsor, attending my meetings. I've actually been to detox and help speaking to others. And that actually has been very beneficiary to me as well.
Now let's break this down legally. What Fernando just pled to is a third-degree felony DWI, meaning Texas law treats this as a serious repeat offense. The court's sentence? 4 years in prison, suspended, and 6 years of probation. That's basically saying, we're giving you freedom, but you're on a short leash. Between 150 hours of community service, a 2-year license suspension, interlock ignition, and mandatory DWI programs. The judge is spelling out every detail like a contract. What's interesting here is how balanced this is. Punishment meets rehabilitation. The court clearly wants Fernando to succeed, but one missed meeting, one failed test, and that suspended sentence can snap back instantly. So what do you think? Should repeat offenders like this get another shot? Or should the system stop giving breaks after strike 3?
Go and see and speak with these individuals and have them and share with them my experiences, as well as that, as you just mentioned, I couldn't stop. I didn't stop. And it took it this long for me to figure out that I need to stop and I cannot drink. I can't handle it. I'm unable to drink like a normal person. And that's just the root of it. But I do see that now.
Are you
I just wish it
employed?
didn't take me this long. I'm sorry.
Are you employed?
Yes, yes.
What do you do?
I optical technician for an eye doctor's office.
All right, this is what the court is going to do. Court is going to sentence you to 4 years in the prison, suspended and probated for 6 years, $1,500 fine, probated, 2 years driver's license suspension, ignition interlock for the full term, DWI intervention, VIP, 150 hours community service restitution. 40 of those hours will be waived if you provide proof of the COVID vaccination. Court is not requiring anyone to get the COVID vaccination. You don't have to, but if you've received it, 40 of those hours will be deducted. I want a referral to felony drug court. If he's not accepted in felony drug court, then he's going to do intensive outpatient treatments to start with probation. I want him to continue with his sober meetings. There is to be proof of employment within 15 days. There's to be no employment as a home healthcare provider or with minors. There's to be regular reporting by Zoom or in person. So if for some reason you can't report in person, you'll need to do it by Zoom.
Yes, Your Honor.
There'll be field visits 1 time per month.
Right here, the tone softens. The judge isn't just reading out conditions. She's speaking from experience. She's reminding Fernando that sobriety isn't about saying, I'm fine. It's about proving it every day. And when she brings up felony drug court, that's not just a procedural note, it's an opportunity. It's where the system genuinely tries to treat addiction instead of just punishing it. What's powerful here is the judge's understanding. She knows relapse often comes when people get too confident. You can almost hear the empathy in her voice, but also the warning, stay humble, stay focused, or you'll be back here. This moment captures something rare. A judge who actually wants someone to win the fight against addiction. But will Fernando listen?
And regular UAs. All right, Mr. Rios, is there anything else you need from the court in order to be successful?
No, Your Honor. I just want to thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. I'm showing you what's entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it? And did you electronically sign it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
And because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. Do you understand?
Yes.
All right, Mr. Rios, good luck to you. We're off the record. Mr. Rios, I understand that you are seeing persons to help you remain sober, but felony drug court is a great program, and I think that will be of great help to you. If you're honest with them about your alcohol issues, it could be a great program for you to help you remain on your sobriety. What I found is that many people get too caught up in I'm sober, and then they slowly let things slip in that should not slip in, and the next thing you know, you're drinking again.
Correct.
So-
Yes, Your Honor. I've dealt with that in the past myself. Thank you.
All right, good luck to you, Mr. Rios. I'm going to send you to a breakout room. Probation will go over conditions with you. Mr. Collins, thank you so much for your patience and for your patience as well. 1101, State of Texas versus Fernando Rios. Could I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Daniel Escobar for the state of Texas.
Defense?
Alice Warburton for Mr. Rios.
Are you Mr. Rios?
Yes, ma'am, I am.
Showing you what's entitled Motion to Revoke Community Supervision. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, I did.
Are you the same Fernando Rios Jr. who was placed on community supervision in 2022 CR 1101 for the offense of driving while intoxicated third or more on April 14, 2022 for a term of 6 years? Is that you?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, state.
Violated condition number 2, on or about the 12th day of August 2022 in Bexar County, Texas. The defendant, Fernando Rios Jr., did then and there submit an invalid sample for drug testing in that the sample submitted was diluted in violation of condition number 2.
How do you plead to that, true or not true?
Here's the twist. Just months later, Fernando's back in court. He's violated probation for a diluted drug test, which in probation terms means he likely tried to hide something, or at least that's how it looks. He pleads true, admits the mistake, and once again the court could easily revoke probation. But instead, they don't. They give him another chance with IOP treatment and a zero-tolerance rule. This is that classic tension between mercy and accountability. Fernando says he's sober, 14 months clean, working, mentoring others, and living better. But the question still hangs in the air. How many second chances does someone get before the court has to draw the line? Drop a comment. Do you think the judge made the right call by trusting him again?
True or not true?
True. Your Honor, state waives all the violations.
All right, any objections?
No objections, Judge.
Did you understand by pleading true to violation of condition number 2, the court could find it true, grant the motion, sentence you to 4 years in prison and up to a $1,500 fine?
Yes.
Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition number 2? Court will find violation of condition number 2 true. Is there an agreement?
There is judges to deny the motion, continue with IOP treatment, and alter and amend for monthly UAs with zero tolerance and to hold safety in abeyance.
Is that the agreement?
It is, Judge.
Mr. Rios, can you raise your right hand for me, please? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes,
All right, you can lower your hand. State your name for the record.
Fernando Rios.
All right, so what's the issue with you on probation out of this court?
They're,
Like, why are you not successful? Why am I seeing you on this motion to revoke?
because of these diluted UAs, Your Honor. Unfortunately, I do drink a lot of water, and that's really the sum of it. I'm sorry. There has been success since my being in this courtroom. I actually have 14 months of recovered sobriety.
Congratulations.
I wanted to show you this.
I'd love to see the chips.
I'm sorry.
No, come forward. Oh, thank you. Well, I am happy and excited for you. Life is so much better when we go through it clean and sober, right?
Yes, and I'm actually working with other sponsees.
Awesome.
Like,
Thanks.
You have other sponsors?
I have a lot to be thankful for. So the fact that this was brought up was kind of not significant, sorry, but something I wasn't expecting, but just
Yes, Judge, we've been able to clarify some of some of that MTR is not, we were able to clear up with the state that some of those allegations are incorrect and, the diluted, they are. I've asked Mr. Rios, he is adamant that he's sober and living a better life. I told him before we even came here today, I said, you do realize that the judge may have you go back and take a sample right here and there. And he said with 100% confidence, he's happy to do that. He is 100% sober. And Mr. Rios, we've clarified to the court, have you ever tested positive for drugs or was it only an alcohol problem? I don't remember that answer.
sorry. I have never tested drugs. I've never tested positive for drugs.
This
It was
section
only
is
alcohol.
surprisingly
And I always tell
wholesome.
people alcohol
The
is
judge and
drug.
Fernando
Yes,
actually
yes,
share
yes,
a few
yes.
laughs.
Yes, it's
From
yes.
who doesn't like ramen to joking about water drinking challenges. But underneath that lightness is something deeper: progress. Fernando's working, staying sober, and even the judge admits, you're doing amazing. It's rare to hear that in a courtroom. What's happening here isn't just legal, it's human. You're seeing a defendant rebuild trust in real time. He's not just complying, he's thriving. And when the judge denies the motion to revoke and praises his efforts, it feels like a win, not just for Fernando, but for the justice system, showing that rehabilitation actually can work. This might be one of the few times a courtroom ends in smiles instead of handcuffs.
Yes, I have tested positive for alcohol. That is no longer at all my nature. The craving is gone, and I'm living a wonderful, lovely, sober life.
Okay, and have you been staying in contact with your probation
I
officer?
have, yes.
All right, and how are you on this DWI victim impact panel?
I
He's
have the
completed.
certificate. Yeah, I have the certificates as well. Sorry.
Sorry, Judge.
No, you're doing great. All right, so you've done that, and how are you doing with your community service hours?
Community service, working on starting that with my new appointed probation officer.
All right, and the DWI intervention program?
I did that as well.
Okay, all right, awesome. Well, congratulations.
No, thank you.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. I try to make sure that if people are on probation, they're successful at it. I want you to be successful when you're on probation.
Well, no, I just think of what you told me during the last time you had seen me in court on the ruling was just that you want me to do better, and I'm doing amazing. And I thank you.
Oh, thank you. You're welcome.
He's gotten a job since he's been on probation. He's doing great.
Oh, wow.
Yes, withholding job financially getting there, but I mean, who doesn't like ramen here and there?
Yeah, there you go.
But I'm doing the best that I've ever done, and I can't wait to see what else the world has to offer, even while on probation.
All right, so this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna deny the motion, alternate amend conditions. So what we're gonna do then, do you feel you need intensive outpatient treatment?
I don't, Your Honor.
All right, so what we'll do is we'll just keep an eye on it, but the record's gonna reflect that you're telling me that you don't need intensive outpatient treatment. You're doing your own treatment. So I hope it doesn't happen. I don't think it will happen, but if you come back here and you say, I need intensive outpatient treatment, because I write everything down, I'm going to say that he said he didn't need that, okay?
No,
I know you're doing, but you know what? I will tell you this. I'm not going to order it, but I had put in the original conditions that he was to do sober meetings and intensive outpatient treatment if not accepted in felony drug court.
Yes, Your Honor. So records indicate that.
Only in Texas will you hear a judge break down probation and hair follicles in one sentence. The humor's real, but so is the accountability. This hair test backup rule means no more excuses. If he dilutes his samples again, the truth's coming out one way or another. And the judge makes it crystal clear. If Fernando shows up bald, she'll know something's up. This moment perfectly shows how judges balance empathy with firmness. She wants to believe in his progress, but she's not naive. This is how smart probation oversight works. Protect the progress, prevent the relapse. This justice with a touch of humor, and it actually works.
The felony drug court referral, he was accepted, however, he did not want to participate.
Okay.
Just my meetings, several.
Okay. Okay. So what we'll do is we'll do outpatient treatment then instead of intensive.
Support it.
Yes.
And Your Honor, can we have some direction as far as the diluted UAs if it's going to continue to drink a lot of water?
I was going to
Please,
say,
if you, yes, so I can avoid
no
that.
more Stanley Cup challenge, that like water challenge. It's the rage to drink.
How do you want to
water.
address that probation? I mean, is there something else test that he can take?
We could do hair follicles
All right.
or
So,
swabs.
all right. So here's the thing. Let's do this because I hate to take people's hair
No swabs.
because you're pulling it from the root. That's pain. I don't care what anybody says. That's painful. That's happened to me, and it hasn't been due to a UA, but that's happened to me on accident, and it's painful. So this is what we'll do. Let probation know if he gives a diluted sample, then do a swab as a backup or either the hair follicle. So they have my permission to do that. So if you want to lose your hair, then it'll be a dilute. But I tell you what, if it's going to be a dilute and you go over to probation and you shave your head, then I'll know there's something else going on. All right, so we're going to do supportive outpatient treatment. He can continue with the UAs. If diluted, then you can do oral swab and or hair follicle. So if there's a dilute, it's going to be up to probation, and probation will have the choice. They can then either do the hair follicle or they can do the oral swab. You understand?
Yes, that's perfectly fine.
All right, probation, is there anything else?
No, Your Honor, I believe he has an active warrant.
Oh, yes, Judge. We would ask that you recall his warrant.
State any objection?
No, Your Honor.
All right, we'll recall the warrant. Is there anything else?
Nothing further from the defense. Judge.
Anything else you need from the court?
No, you've done amazing.
Oh, do you guys hear that? I'm being told that I'm doing amazing. You're so welcome. And when you leave here today, I know you're happy that you're not going to jail, but when you're in your sobriety, you have to stay vigilant. Okay?
What a journey. From a fourth-time DWI offender to a man the judge calls amazing. Fernando Rios' case is a rare example of redemption through structure, not sympathy. The system didn't coddle him, it challenged him. It demanded sobriety, accountability, and proof of change. And to his credit, he delivered. The real takeaway, The law can punish, but it can also heal when both sides commit. This courtroom didn't just hand down justice. It built a comeback story. So what do you think? Did the judge go too easy, or did she handle it perfectly? Backhand index pointing down if you found this breakdown as eye-opening as we did. Hit that like button, drop your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe for more real courtroom breakdowns where law meets human drama. Because sometimes, justice isn't black and white. It's sober and shining.